Don't you love how useful guest is? All jokes aside, in today's video, we're gonna see what guest would look like as a killer in Forsaken. And of course, if you like the video, you know what to do. Anyways, enjoy the video. Okay, people, we're making guess 1337. I almost said guess 666, but nope, that's just incorrect. We're good. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this goober. I actually, you know, something that I need to admit to you guys. This guy was my main for like the first, I don't know, week of playing Forsaken. This guy was my main. I will tell you right now, I was terrible. I was so bad. I was so bad at him. I hated how he played because you have to play mind games with the slasher, right? With the killer. Or you have to freaking just run up into the other survivors as the slasher's chasing them and then block. But if the slasher has 2 brain cells, you know what they just do? You know what they just do? They don't hit me. I'm over there completely wasting and whiffing my block. And lord, there goes half my health. Or more. Or oh my lord. Oh my lord. He is not friendly for newbie people. I did not. I changed him, okay? Now, be happy that I changed him. I now play me some Dusicars. I play me, you know, Elliot. And I do aim my pizza and I do hit it. I have had a lot of good saves, okay? I have done some really good saves. What else do I play? Oh, 2-time. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna be making guess 666. No, guess 1337. My God! Don't look too much. Don't look up him too much. I found him in a dress. I don't know why, but he's in a dress. So this guy's been probably the most requested, and then I would probably do Chance next after this guy. Tell me what you guys want to see after. Also, interesting stuff. Hopefully I haven't been yapping too much. Sorry. Wait. I know what to put here. Jingle, 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 jingle. But here, if you look here, you see, oh, what's this? Now, if you guys are some of like super OG, you know, you guys know everything about Forsaken, you would recognize this as John Doe. Apparently, I'm pretty sure this was going to be the original design for John Doe. They later changed him though into the John Doe that we know now, and I'm gonna actually use this guy's body type. Of course not exactly, there's gonna be some differences because he's a little bit too smooth. I think I'm gonna take more of like reference to Guess 666 and how they're freaking blocky. They're blocky, and yeah, all is good. It is good. Also, here is some of the lore if you guys are interested of how he is a killer. So you can just pause here. I'm not going to read it because, listen, man, I've been yapping too much. It's fine. I get it.
Yo, chat, why this game so fun, chat?
Anyways, let's get straight to modeling. Let me go ahead and grab the model off of like Roblox Studio. And yep, there we go. We now have all of the guests and they should have colors. Yep, they're all textured. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely use this as a base and then we can keep on expanding. And of course, we start with a cube. Oh, sorry, not this cube. This cube. Anyways, I'm gonna start building his body. See, when we're using this as a reference, of course. Let's see how this is gonna look. Let's see. I'm just making something really cursed right now. This is like more cursed than like the pill baby right now. What in the world is this? Okay, so I know that his like body type is like humongous because why not? But also because like if the Spectre, right, is taking control of him, if you read the little bit of the lore tidbit that I put in the beginning, the Spectre has control over him. Why would he not turn him to like Cool Kid, where it's like transforming his body into a monster of some sort? And that's what I'm kind of doing here, is that he has some type of monstrous look to him. So he's much bigger and stronger, you know? Feel free to really mess around with the concept of him in the comments. I always am interested of like how you guys perceive if this guy actually did come out. Now, the one thing is that you notice that he's a bit sharp right now, right? So what we can do, go and say rotation, transform, and then say bevel. There we go. Now everything's beveled. And honestly, it makes it look like it's a little bit more like Forsaken style. Now what I should be able to do is if I select the entire thing and then do shade smooth. Yep. Now, what do we do? We have our character, right? We have a decent amount of that character look, and yep. There you go. It was juking me out there for a moment. Yes. Oh my god, whoa. I did not mean to go, yeah. Okay, so let's see, which skin should I take? Should I just do the original, where it has that like padding around it? Should I do more of the new one? Well, the new one looks like that. I don't think I should do like the milestones, like 4 or 3, because that's a little bit too much. I feel like the original, man, I just zoomed into his pelvis a little bit personal there, man. Definitely take this. This is pretty cool. I like that. We take this and move it around. You know what? That doesn't actually look terrible. It doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look terrible. Oh wow, actually, yeah, that really doesn't look terrible. I am so shocked. But yeah, I'm gonna probably take one of these. On his arms. Yeah. I'm gonna pretty much make this like costume. Oh my god, whoa. This costume, this outfit, and pretty much make it like 3D around him. That's a good idea. Also, is that the American flag? Yeah, he has the American flag all over him. Man, all over him. He has American flag all over. The USM? What is the the US military? I don't know why that took I don't know why I'm like realizing that now. That makes sense. Anyways, let me go. Can't tell if his head is too big or too small. We'll figure it out. Okay, so what I have here is I have some ideas. So you can see right here, I have his arm kind of messed up, just like Elliot. That's because he is gonna, when he exploded, right? His arm probably took, like his arm also probably exploded with it, and I'm probably going to reveal his skull a little bit too. Maybe we might. Well, I'm still deciding on that. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I feel like if we reveal his bone, it would be cool if like he had it sharpened, like his bone was sharpened, and he used that as like a stabbing weapon for some apparent reason. I just, why not? It sounds pretty darn freaking cool. You'll see. I got this kind of concept. It's a bit hard to see the full concept without the colors. I am going to go ahead and do the like texturing, I guess. I'm gonna figure out a little bit of what I want. I think texturing him is gonna give me more of a direction on where I want to go and what I want to do. I think. Well, let's see. Now I'm gonna probably mix a couple of my textures. In the original one, you see he's kind of that army like texture camouflage look, and there's only one texture that I have that I already kind of generated a while ago. If I go into my node pack, This one. So if we go ahead and look at this texture. Ooh, look at that. That's perfect. I take away this ruin stuff. Let's leave that. Now it's like more of a, it's a grayish green. Go ahead and, yeah, it's around that color. It's actually pretty good. Like automatically, I like it. I like it. I like where I'm going. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. That's how you know it's gonna be good when I just say to myself, we're getting somewhere, you know. So this kind of works. I don't know if I like it. I really don't know. It's all right. I'm not loving it. Again, this is definitely, I've never made one of these, so, or one of like the military vests. This is like the first time I've ever actually like contemplated on like what would it look like. I genuinely don't know. I think it's looking all right. I don't love it, but we'll move on. You know, I just made him, it's a little bit brutal, so if you don't like kind of gross stuff, I'll probably have like a time code to skip. But if you don't like blood or a little bit of gore, then I would suggest skipping, because I did texture his, like, I guess nub. His nub he has. I'm gonna show it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here it is. Now it really isn't that gory, but if you don't like gore, I can totally see, you know, why there might be a potential, oh, that's really gross, that's really disgusting. So I want to make sure, you know, I don't want to jump scare somebody with gore. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's good blood, good effects, good yuckiness. Now I'm gonna go and put this as hair. I'm gonna actually make his hair darker, kind of symbolizing the darkness in his soul. Oh my god. I just did some like complex stuff, but to pretty much simplify it. I don't know if I talked about this already. Pretty much.
Oh boy, my favorite seat.
I made it. I took this guy's naked now, but I took this guy's textures. I erased everything except for his face, made it all white, and now I have like a free canvas to be able to add, go over here, go to texture paint, right? Go over here. Let's say that I want to add shadows, right? I go to black, right? Go to black, airbrush, strengths. Now look, I can add shadows or whatever, which these are really dark shadows, but I can add shadows, for example, right? And you can add more detail. I can add shadows to him. I should be able to. And now this is a different way of doing it from like going into like Photoshop and manually doing it and kind of guessing. So, but this way I get to have apparently a naked guy over here. Sorry, let me just delete all of this. I'm not being naked. I did not mean to do that. Right here, I'll just have his head. But yeah, I have like a free canvas to do whatever I want now. I'm gonna think on what I should do. Here I just brought in the darkness thing from the other Elliot that I put onto Elliot, where I darken his face because it worked so well before. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. There we go. Perfect. Now let's get into like texture painting. I haven't really done this too much and I'm a little bit nervous, but it's okay. I think I can do it. Now I have a little bit of like a cool little plugin. It's called UC Paint, something like that. U Paint, whatever. I don't know. This right here, very helpful. And I should be able to like put some, let's see. Let's go ahead and put some ambient occlusion on him. There you go. So now you see without ambient occlusion, it's all kind of flat, but with ambient occlusion, it adds a little bit of that shadow that we want, which is neat. I'm gonna add like a 2 distance, really kind of emphasize, really show that shadow. The face is now gone. Is it because of the ambient occlusion? Yes. Okay. So we might not be able to do that. I'm gonna add my own shadows. How about that? Okay, so this is actually looking pretty good. I'm actually really happy with it. I'm not a big texture painter, but I wanted to tell a little bit of the story of like what's kind of going on here. So we have the blood effects, right? We have all the gross, gory stuff that, you know, sorry if you are a little bit squeamish. I won't zoom into it. Then we have him covered in dirt, a lot of dirt, and we have a little bit of blood on his chin, just a tiny bit, and everything's like very dirty. So, and we have nice shadows here. Nice shadows on the hand too. So, and I think even in render mode, he should even look better. Let's hope. Oh yes!
Yeah,
Holy cow, dude!
baby.
I don't
That's
typically
what
texture
all
paint, but this is good. I'm very happy with this. It's small, but you know, it's very nice. Now the only thing is let's go ahead and let's see how this looks like with all of the bevels and stuff activated. So I'm just gonna convert. Well, let's duplicate this, put this into called save. This is just kind of like my save, just in case if something bad happens. So we have one here, right? We have one guest here where we can like mess around with, and then we have another one just saved, just in case. That's like just in case. Okay, so let's go and convert it all into a mesh. We can look what the geometry kind of looks like. Cool. Now what I want to do is I'm going to, can I combine this all into one? No way. Okay, so I just combined it all into one mesh. Kind of crazy. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to subsurface and then do simple. What that will do is that will add some more geometry, so it's easier to move and stuff, but not like so much that it's like ruining the mesh. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. I should get that meme. You're ruining it. Okay, so let's go and see if we can rig this guy up and see how that would look like. Okay, so this is the rig. This is how it moves. Now, it moves decent, but there's some issues, of course. There's some decent issues with like a little bit of the movement. Some of it's really stiff. Well, a lot of it is pretty stiff. So what I'm going to do, this is why we have our backup, right? We have our backup save. We can go ahead and unbound all of this stuff. Unbind, sorry. Now we have the rig. And if we go ahead, we have our save. We can hide our rig, copy the save, move it all the way to assets. And now we have our new person, new guy, right? Do whatever we want to it. Go ahead and start doing whatever we want to it. Fixing those mistakes that I want. The arms are a little bit too high, but I'm gonna move them down a little. Okay, now that I want to say optimized, but definitely increased the amount of like vertices a bit. We have more of like a movements and stuff like that, and definitely have had a little bit more stuff to deal with, I guess. We can make a save too. We can go ahead, select everything, duplicate it. I said duplicate it. Thank you, duplicate it. Press M, add a new selection called a save 2. Then now we have save 1, save 2. Okay, now we bring back our rig. We fix the new proportions. Edit the new proportions. There we go. And now let's hope and pray, please, this works. Here already it's moving much better, or decent amount of better. Don't know what's happening onto this arm, but I guess I have to move that differently. Movement down here is not bad. Oh, well, we have a little bit of errors. It's okay. The feet do not move that bad. Look at that. Okay, nice. It does not move that bad. Yep, okay. Mainly, we fixed the majority of those errors, which are good. Well, I worry about the freaking hands. The hands are always an issue for me. I never really know how to make proper hands. Okay, some moves decently well. Little bit weird. Definitely weird. Yeah, definitely weird. We might need to fix that later. Finger curls a bit awkward. Also curls a little bit awkward. And also curls a little bit awkward. But the majority of the shape is kept, which is what I kind of want. So this is definitely not like animation ready, and I'm probably gonna have to spend potential rest of today or next day on like animation for this. So sadly, I might not be able to create an animation, which I don't know if I've talked about this. But I'll probably create a little bit of like a render for you guys to get the review. Maybe like something that would fit the Forsaken. If you had to choose this guy as like a Forsaken, the Forsaken, like, what is it? button. You hit a button and you're like, I want to choose that guy to play as. This character selection, you know, killer selection, whatever. Well, I might do that instead. Just for now, I'm probably gonna animate him later. Feel free to comment, like, and share this video if you want me to see an animation of this character or the intro, outro, stuff like that. I apologize if this video is a bit everywhere. I have a lot of college. College is like, there's a bunch of finals coming up right now, and I'm literally recording this an hour before I'm gonna post it. So you know that's pretty cool. That's wonderful. I'm recording this very close to the deadline that I have set up in my own mind, I guess. In the back here, you can see that I'm animating the part that I totally was like, I don't know if I could animate. Well, I figured that I could probably animate something. I apologize if the video became slow and became more of like a yap sesh. I just didn't. I don't know what to edit there, but I'm gonna go back to it right now. My entire family is sick right now, so like my entire household is like absolutely completely sick. It's not the best, but whatever, we move on. This one, you know, this animation only took me I would say maybe like 3 hours to do in total. Not too hard, not too whatever. I think it's actually pretty alright. So tell me what you think about it in the comment sections, and that's it. I hope you enjoy. Time for the beauty shots. Yeah, so I only had to do one animation. If you want me to do the outro animation, I have a couple ideas for that. You know, share, like, comment, all that good stuff. You want to support my content, which I love. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, do all that good stuff, and I hope to see you in the next one. You all have a wonderful morning, night, or afternoon. Peace out.